God, it's so bright outside. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Oh man. Oh, I get to pick a different background. Oh no. 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 None. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing? What's happening? Who's going to work? I am. How y'all doing? It's been a minute. It's been a few days. Y'all know how I am. During the week, it's almost virtually impossible. Plus, I've been handling business. So, I've been a little quiet for good reasoning. But I will be going live tonight. I have some information to share with you all. And hopefully you guys find it informative. Doing a little research on this legislation that football head wanted to pass, or it passed with this salary in it. So I wanted to be able to do a breakdown of that and show you all the other things that were changed in that piece of legislation. And then just kind of go over, his voting record as far as his bills and legislations he's authored and co-sponsored and all that other stuff, so you guys can kind of get a gist of who he is and what he's doing on the state level that can have some serious effect to the residents on the local level. That's the point of it all, is to help you all understand what he's doing on the state level that is affecting your lives on the local level. So, been doing a little research with that. I'm not going to go deep into to Thornton and Harvey, because there's just other content that I want to get to, and I don't know if you guys saw my post, but we got a shout out and response to some comments from Hood Horrors. Hood Horrors is a content creator. Created the Eligio Bishop series, and we've been checking out those videos and stuff, just so y'all can understand this cult of personality thing going on that I keep referring to, where the force is strong. I mean, it's strong. So people can hopefully know what to avoid. What's happening? Good morning. I can't read comments. I'm driving, but yeah, that's what one of the posts was about. So Hood Horrors commented on the video, as well as my most recent video that I did on the live show show 3, as well as the post that I made, and gave us a huge compliment here in the Lady Luck Club. Stated he enjoyed the commentary, takes it to a whole nother level, and I certainly told Hood Horrors to please email me. I would love to have him on the show. I don't know if it's a him or her. I would love to have them up on the platform and to be able to just talk to him and ask some questions. Doing 36, 37 series on Nature Boy, I said, I know you have a lot to talk about, and I know you have a lot of information, so that you can kind of impart some wisdom to those out there who might not know about this cult or these series, and then give some pointers and stuff. So he said, Hood Horror said they would email me. I keep saying he. I don't know if it was a he. He said that they would email me by Friday, so I'm going to reach out to him again and find him. Hey, we want you on the show. We want you to come up. I can schedule some time this weekend to come up and get you an interview in, and just love to be able to just see what the inspiration and the creativity and the content is, what's behind all of that, and any other information he wants to share about Nature Boy is in prison in jail for the rest of his life. He still got 3 wives that are not legally married, but whatever. I hear rooted for him to get released because he got shanked or something like that. Now, y'all see, I told you all that's not how it works. When R. Kelly made the same threat, he talking about his life and safety is in danger in prison. It's prison. Nature Boy actually got shanked, and look what happened to him. They're not taking him out of prison. They're not releasing him from jail. That's not how our justice system works with that. He's been convicted and found guilty. So he's spending the rest of his life in prison. He ain't getting out. I told you all, I said shakes happen all the time. What you want? Like, that's not, everybody can say their life is in safety and danger in prison, in jail. Anybody can say that. But they're not going to just release people out because of that. They just have to create measures in place to keep people safe. But Nature Boy's still in jail. He ain't getting out because he got shanked 9 times. Like, no. They took him to the hospital. He got treated, and they took him right back. They probably put him in an area where it was more secluded, and he could have, 1 or 2 more guards. He's not as famous as R. Kelly, but, he's not getting out, and he has some level of infamy. He was internationally known, actually, because he took his cult to Costa Rica, Honduras, and everywhere else all over the country. No, they're not going to just let you out of jail because, you someone threatened to do something. He actually was shanked, and they still locked his ass back up. When he got out of the hospital, they said, "Can you walk?" "Okay." "Then turn around, let me put these handcuffs on you. As a matter of fact, we'll just cuff you in the front, but you're going back." That's it. That's how it works. So, shout out to Hood Horrors. I want to be able to do more live viewings of that. If you guys want to do that, I can just pre-record it, premiere it, or do the live shows. But Hood Horrors is watching, and of course I am subscribed to Hood Horrors, so make sure you guys go on subscribe to Hood Horrors. You see, God knows how to bless and put people across your pathway when you least expect it. So I am excited. The channel is growing here. This platform is growing, and people are watching. People are watching. I told you all, people watch my show. They watch my content. And look, just unexpected. Hood Horrors himself. And left, some fantastic comments and stuff, say he enjoyed the commentary. So I'm just excited. I want to be able to interview Hood Horrors. I would love to have random news on as well. And then, of course, Quality Reacts is absolutely hilarious. See, y'all have to understand, I have to give my brain a break away from certain content, talking about certain topics and discussions, and watch other things, which is why I'm doing content on other things. It also shows how, versatile you can be as a content creator. You got to have some versatility. It can't be just this one topic, and then if that topic dissipates, then what? I started out doing music reactions, so I came into reporting on Dalton Thornton with over 20,000 supporters. So I didn't establish, my channel off of low SS. I came in it with, some supporters. And I bless God for them, and they're still there. So it's hard to do music reactions now because YouTube's, it keeps sending copyright claims and all this other nonsense. Even on reactions I did 3-4 years ago, they still slapping content ID on it. Who has time to deal with that? I'm just like, I'll just remove it before I sit here and try to dispute and all this other stuff. So that's why the content has to, for me, I rather the independent journalism route. Music, just not because YouTube won't let it happen, not because I don't want to do it. But if you guys pay attention, a lot of content creators that do music reactions, they either have to spend 2 hours trying to react to one song where they're just playing a sample or something, or they risk not having their content monetized. So I'd rather just do original content, and be honest, than to fight YouTube. Can't fight YouTube. But I hope everybody's doing well. I can't see the chats. I will read them afterward. But I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I am gonna dive into the legislation where football hit his increased salary and some other things I think you all should know. And then we're gonna go into this the new bill that passed on the squatters' rights. Let me help you all out with something, because I'm one where when it comes to things regarding the law, I'll read stuff for myself. I'm not going to go off of what someone says because they didn't go to law school, and I don't really care. But any illegal eviction that occurred prior to the new bill becoming effective law, there's a difference. Law being passed is one thing, but the bill being passed is one thing, but the bill turning into effective law, it comes with an effectuated date. That does not mean that the illegal evictions that occurred in Harvey prior to the bill becoming law are going to be covered under the new law. Laws are not established to be retroactive. Typically, you don't see that. So you can have an order in place as long as the ruling was given. An order can be put in place to be retroactively set back. Only if the ruling was given back in time. So if there's a court ruling that was decided from a case and the judge takes a month to do the actual order, to sign it and have it filed with the clerk of court, they can backdate it to the date that the ruling was given in court. But when you're talking about a piece of legislation becoming effectuated law, meaning the law is going into effect, there's an effective date for that law as well. Anything that happened prior to that, hi Hood Horse, fuck you up. Thank you for the $5 super. Yes, Koala T is at 31K, y'all. We are getting there. I'm almost at 27. Y'all make sure y'all hitting this like button and subscribing. Welcome Hood Horrors on. Thank you so much for showing in. Oh my God, I was just talking about you Hood Horrors. Please email me hoodhorrors at LadyLuckClubLLC@yahoo.com. Can I get a mod to drop my email for Hood Horrors? Please, 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 please. And you guys go and drop his YouTube channel link as well for mods. Man, I'm almost at a loss for words. I am such a huge fan. Man, we got some celebrities in the house. We got some celebrities in the house. Hood Horrors is in the house, y'all. Oh my God. Hood Horrors, I'm pulling into work. I do my ride along with me when I'm coming into the office. I dread it. Oh my God. All right, y'all, sorry. I'm going through the parking deck. It's going to get party a little bit. If I can get a interview set up with you Hooders for tomorrow, I am game. I would love to sit down and talk with you and do a live show with you. If you're able to do that, to do it, you don't have to come. You don't even have to come on screen. I understand. I think a lot of your content, I don't think you've shown your face, so you don't have to. I never make anybody do that. If you do faceless content, then you should be able to do faceless interviews. That's how I see it. But I would love to have Hood Horrors on the LLC, so we can talk and I can introduce you all to Hood Horrors properly. So excited! Thank you so much, Hood Horrors. What about Sunday? Yes, I'm free Sunday. What time Sunday? I don't know what zone you're in. I'm in Eastern time zone. I'm in Georgia. So you tell me the time and I will be available. Yeah, we gonna have hood horrors on. Oh, you just blessed my day, sir. I don't know if you, sir, ma'am. You just blessed my day. Y'all, hood horrors gonna be on Sunday. Oh my God. My birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, hood horrors. We gonna give you a birthday shout out. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Y'all, hood horrors is in the house. Oh man. Let's give hood horrors a greeting. Everybody give hood horrors a greeting. I'm Easton too. Gonna email you. Awesome. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out Hood Horrors channel. The link is in the chat. Email me, Hood Horrors, what time you want to, and we will make that happen. I am so excited. Thank you for allowing me to use your content for the show that I'm doing, The Code of Atlanta. And I, definitely try to add in some of the research that I've come across. I would love to be able to find some documentation about his adopted parents, because they are something else. So, there's some evil people. But I am so excited. Y'all, we're going to have special guests. No problem. Love your channel. Love your channel just as well. Thank you so much. Y'all see, this is how it's done. I want y'all to understand this. This is how it's done. There's never any reason to go back and forth with clowns and thunkheads and wannabe cult leaders. I have no reason to do that. Look how God has just blessed this channel with this. Bless the LLC. Hood Horrors is going to be on Sunday. And it is going to be epic. I am so excited. And we're going to continue out the series tonight. We're going to go over the information with Napoleon and the law. And then I'm going to still do, I guess I'll do 2 pre-recorded videos for show 4 and 5. Because that's where we at. We've done 3 so far. So we got to get to show 4, show 5. We'll be knocking those out this weekend. Oh man, I'm excited. I came to a stop so now I can see all my chats. Thank you, Hood Horrors, for the $5 super. And shout out to Koala T for hitting 31K. Is it 30,000 or 31K? He got 31,000 subs, y'all. I am so proud of him. I remember him posting up snippets of going from 8,000 to 9,000 to 10,000. God has blessed him to get to 31,000 within a matter of months. It's possible when you have great content, when you stay true to who you are. I'm not going to stop laughing. And trust me, you don't want me to stop. I am not going to stop being happy and jovial. I'm just not going to stop being who I am. I'm not going to stop being who I am. Now, if I have to handle business, I handle business off of YouTube. All right? But I'm not going to stop laughing because somebody said, yeah, please, let them talk. Let them talk. Let them talk. I am enjoying all of that video footage. But listen, this is why I can't entertain the YouTube gutters. The YouTube gutter trash, we got to keep them down there in the YouTube gutters. We are in the YouTube mansions. And I am just ecstatic about Sunday now. I'm ecstatic. Today I'll be ordering a Koala t-shirt. He's blessed this channel and we got to bless him right back. He bought some products, some Dr. Squatch products. So make sure you guys check out Dr. Squatch products that will be tagged in this video. Get some soap and lotion and all that good stuff, some deodorants. And he definitely goes out of his way to support the channel. And Hood Horrors just supported the channel. And I'm just so excited. We do have a goal because I have, StreamYard and the Xfinity bill thing. Those are real bills. Anytime y'all want to see it, you can. It's $70 for Xfinity. Ouch. But and StreamYard, I think it's $49. So that goes towards the creation of the content here. And man, we got Hood Horrors coming on Sunday, y'all. I'm excited. So, like I said, when it came to, the squatters bill, any illegal eviction that occurred prior to that bill becoming effective law is not going to be protected by the new law. So if all of those people who were illegally evicted wanted to file a lawsuit against anyone impersonating a county sheriff to evict them, the judge is going to ask, under what authority were you facilitating these evictions? You can't say, well, laws have changed. No, the law was not in effect at the time the evictions occurred, because no one likes a fresh arrest when the incident occurred 24 to 48 hours prior, right? If we don't like it on one end, we can't like it on the other, because that would be hypocritical. I know that might be a new concept to certain people, but that would be the epitome of hypocrisy. So you can't go to court and say, well, these people were evicted illegally by someone that was not and still is not a county sheriff, and it was done under a law that was not in effect at the time the evictions occurred. That means that they were still owed due process. It still should have gone through the courts. There should have been an order or a writ for eviction or repossession of property. If you're not following the law, if you don't understand the law, go to case law and get an understanding of how it's to be interpreted and applied. If you don't understand case law, call an attorney. That's how that works. So you cannot say all these previous illegal evictions are now covered under this new law. That's not how it works. That's not how laws work at all. That law was not signed to be retroactively set back 2 months to cover all those illegal evictions going on with Mr. Hassan and Harvey. No. So if they sue, they'll have a case. They were denied due process. They didn't get court hearings. There was no order or writ for evictions. They didn't have any of that in place. And, you need that. And even if there's a court order or writ, guess what? That can only be facilitated by a county sheriff according to Illinois state law. You don't get to bend laws and manipulate it to bend to your will or fit your moot point that you're not proving. You ain't proving nothing to nobody. That's not how it works. But if people who knew the law and claim to know the law, I'm sure they should know that, right? Or at least be able to contact one of their 3 attorneys they have. Was it 3 or 4? I don't know. I lost count. You should be able to contact an attorney and ask questions. But the mayor cannot give the authority to some random citizen or random person to facilitate an eviction, because the mayor does not override the law either. So all those people could sue and they would win. They would have lawsuits. They would win. And that's it. They were denied due process. They also don't have the right to stop and ID anybody either. You're not a commissioned law enforcement officer. You do not have the authority to demand someone pull out their ID and show ID to you. That's very dangerous. They wouldn't want it to happen to them. Why in the world would they go out and expect people to bend to their will? That's not how it works. So they'll learn the hard way. They will learn the hard way. Yes, they will, Lord. Y'all see, this is why I'm not going to keep the garbage on my main channel, on my main platform. I'm just giving information for all those that are listening that have been illegally evicted or removed off of somebody's, property that they actually rightfully own, Mr. Hassan, in the city of Harvey. Because if they want to take legal action on what has occurred, they can, despite any new law being signed into effect regarding squatters. It was just done this week. What about all the illegal evictions that took place prior to last week? They were owed due process. We do not circumvent constitutional law, and state law cannot be written to override constitutional law. And constitutional law grants everyone the right to due process. How do we know these people were illegal immigrants? Who had the authority to even check that? Commissioned officer or ICE agent? How do we know that? So I just want people to be empowered with knowledge. That's why I did videos on how to file FBI complaints, how to initiate protection orders, so y'all can know, what you can and can't do. I went over cybercrime so y'all can have an understanding of it. We don't file those things frivolously. right? But if you got to file it and you have ample evidence to support it, go for it. I don't have to respond to certain people because what I know what I'm doing and how that should go. And I don't want my videos to come off or to be used in any manner to indicate that I'm reciprocating any threat to anyone. No. Nope. That's why some current content creators aren't even worthy of me saying their name on my platform. I'm just not going to do it. And we're going to, keep it general up here because I want people to be able to enjoy this content no matter what topic we're talking about. And I am so excited for Hood Horrors and excited for Quality. Jeffrey Sykes, good morning. Hey, Say. Oh, man. Sunday is on. Hey, Buck, baby, how you doing? And those who don't like me and my laughing, kick rocks. You got to like it. You don't have to listen to it. Stop listening to my videos. I'm going to keep laughing. The joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm going to keep laughing. I'm going to laugh until I can't laugh no more. What the kind of nonsense? You don't affect my free will. And I don't let brainwashed cult members affect my free will, child. Hood Horrors, you'd be amazed. There's a whole cult growing up in Harvey. I'm going to tell you all about it. Offline, I'll email you all about it. It's something else. Oh, man, Lady Luck here. Yep, he's at 31K. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing? You good? High am low. On the phone while driving, being black, I already see the cops. Oh, Lord. We missed you too, Skeeter and Mark. How y'all doing? How's your son doing? I saw Robin up in there. Good morning to all of you. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I love your laughter. Thank you so much. Jeffrey Sykes, did I get you in? I want to make sure I got everybody in. Thank you so much, Saint. Karis, how you doing? You all right? Cher, how you doing? Noah, I want to give a shout out to everybody in here. Thank you all so much. I appreciate all of you all. We will be going over that. And like I said, as you can see, we're going to have Hood Horrors on. So we're going to be doing other content. And I'm excited to be able to, get to know some of these other content creators out there. So many of them out there. And also, you guys, make sure you check out my second channel. You all know it's dedicated to being a Tommy G Clipper. So hence the name of it, Tommy G Raw and Real. Because I'm a Tommy G Clipper. That was not an easy thing to do. Like, I had to be selected to do that. So I bless God for that. Brandon Buckingham, we're going to have more of his videos being clipped as YouTube shorts. He's already given Lady Luck Club permission to do it. And he's a huge content creator. Similar style as Tommy G. But definitely funny, lighthearted, and he has a great backstory. So these connections I bless God for because these are huge content creators. They don't have to let me do that, but they do. Two huge content creators both have over millions of supporters. Come on now. You think I'm going to sit here and go back and forth with some nonsense on a wannabe cult leader? Child, no. Child, boo. Hi, man, please, can you say happy birthday if you watch it live? Happy birthday! Is Amala? Amala? A-M-A-L-A. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Dun, 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 dun. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Do, do, do. All right, that's it. Enjoy your day. Hood Horror's birthday is tomorrow. Please email me. We're going to throw out the happy birthday song as a shout out to you. And I look forward to Sunday, y'all. Sunday. And this is the, testament to us growing. So make sure you guys go and subscribe to Hood Horrors. Subscribe to Quality. Content creators that have truly blessed my life. And, in this channel. I'm so excited. Subscribe to Tommy G, to Brandon Buckingham if you haven't. And then shout out to all the other great content creators out there that are doing something positive, helping people, informing people. Shout out to all of them. All right? Y'all, the residents are getting sick of the bickering. They're tired of it. That's why I said I gave one response. My next response will not be verbal, but it will be loud and clear. So just do what you need to do. But residents are getting tired of us going back and forth. The damn nonsense got to stop. And all the buffoonery. It has to stop. At least put it on pause until you can calm down. Can't tell people what to do. You know, I can only give my advice. But thank you all so much. I got to go to work. And I will see you all this evening. And then Sunday we will have Hood Horrors. I will be posting that up as well once we get the time scheduled. And I am so excited. You guys, make sure you have a great day. I'm going to have a great day. Happy birthday to Amala. Happy birthday in advance to you, Hood Horrors. Hope your son is well, Skeeter. Hey, Mark. All of you all. I love you guys so much. I really do. And I thank God for all of you here. The channel is growing. The supporters are growing, as you all can see. We're almost at, what, 26,900. So let's get those numbers up. Subscribe, hit the like button, keep these videos in the algorithm, and check out all the other content here. It might not be the music reactions that, you know, people want, because those are being blocked. But, you know, it's definitely interesting content that you can learn and laugh and have a good time and enjoy and share. All right. So see you all this evening. I'll be going live. And until then, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.